Dear fellow scholars, this is a new episode with a special guest. Today you will see how an AI becomes a true creative partner for a human artist. If you like, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. So how do we get from this to this? Well, it all starts here. An artist creates a piece of music, then uses an AI to obtain a visual representation of the music. This sounds like a fun experiment, but can this really work? Let's have a look together. First, an artist created a piece of music, which is then converted into a painting by an AI. It took me a while to find the original music piece by the artist, but once I found it, I was surprised. Yes, this is very much in the style of the artist, yet it has a life of its own. And what do you know? It even has a story behind it. The artwork is part of an album cover, and the song is about a Cybertruck. So the truck is not just an object, but a character in the song, and thus also in the artwork. But does the AI understand all of this? I don't know. Can it feel emotions? Who knows? But one thing is for sure, this is a fantastic piece of artwork. And if you think this is a one-off, just wait until you hear this. Here is another example where an artist first wrote a song and then asked an AI to create a comic book of it. And here is the result, absolutely amazing. What you are seeing here is a true collaboration between the artist and the AI. They really inspire each other. But this still doesn't answer the question of whether the AI understands the context or the emotions behind the song. So let's try one more example. Here a designer created a pattern and then asked an AI to create a dress based on it. This is interesting because creating a dress requires understanding not only the aesthetics, but also the constraints of the real world. Can an AI really do that? Well, let's have a look together. So this is the input and this is the output. I love how the AI interpreted the original pattern and transferred it to a dress. Just look at the sleeves and the overall flow of the garment. This is not just a piece of cloth, it is a dress that one could wear. Now hold on to your papers, fellow scholars, because here comes the punchline. The designer then took this 3D model and colored it by hand to make it even more beautiful. And this is the final result. Wow, I am truly out of words. Not only did the AI manage to understand the input, but it also inspired the human to create something even more beautiful than she could have imagined on her own. This is an excellent example of how an AI can be a creative partner. You see, the AI didn't just create a piece of art in its own right. No, it worked together with the artist and helped them to bring their ideas to the next level. In my opinion, this is the future of artistry. Not a distant future, but the future that is happening right now, and I think this is just the beginning. Just imagine what will happen when the models are not just given an input image or a piece of music, but the whole internet is given as an input. What will come out then? If you are a fellow scholar, you probably have an idea. For instance, you might think of all those papers that we talk about here that bring large language models and image generation models together. Indeed, I have a whole playlist with such incredible papers. And I wonder, would it be possible to use these to create not just images or text, but creative works together? My guess is yes. For instance, we could tell an AI the story that we want to see and ask it to create a movie out of it. Or we could tell it what song we want to hear and ask it to create the music and lyrics. In my opinion, these creative AI partners will not just help us to create better works, they will also allow us to create works that we never could have created before. They will inspire us and surprise us, and I cannot wait to see what the future brings. If you also cannot wait, and I hope that you can, then subscribe, and with that, I'll see you next time.